They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on, set.
He'll drop to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches.
Here we go, set.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. He's got the 1st down, not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll motion over Metcalf. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete left side to Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw yet again. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this complete to Walker. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Seahawks are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Byron Murphy there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Benson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Yeah. And the Seahawks are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. It's 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
The motion man is Johnson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So a field goal here would tie the game. If the kicking unit stays on the sideline, they're going to go for it on 4th down. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Trey Benson, touchdown, Arizona.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's the big tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Back to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same.
Ready up.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Ready. 18 rapid. 18 rapid. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. The motion man is Johnson. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price, and in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He's going to let this one go deep. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Complete. It's throws just shy of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Throw across his body is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
2nd down and 8. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now. 19 Lions.
He'll get this out wide. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks will get out in front, 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Third and 9. He'll drop to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what
he is in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The motion man is Johnson. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. The motion man is Johnson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This from 30 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. So it is halftime here in the NFC Wild Card matchup as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big one there to start the second half. 47 yards. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. A give. Here's Benson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run with Benson. And he'll go down back at the 4. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll get this complete to Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
That's good. 18 round. Let's go.
First down, 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Track at 60. Come on. Set. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 range. 70 range. Hut.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 38 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short game.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Warrior 70. Here we go. Shot.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd down and 9.
Go.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
19 tight. Check go.
Metcalf, left side. He's got it. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. Second and 7. He'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Believe it or not, Mike, there are quarterbacks in the league that would rather take a sack than throw a ball away. Remember, that affects their completion percentage. So kudos to him for not being selfish, and I promise you that offensive line, they're taking note.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll motion over Metcalf. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready?
He's got his man. It's Pickens. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Let's go.
At the 18-yard line.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC.
With the score, Seahawks 31.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. And he Can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion, 18 Pioneer. Go.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Alert, alert. Here we go, set.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Off he goes. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down. It's a first down. And a gain of 13.
18 left, 18 left. Set.
Now, faking the give. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Again, working deep downfield. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
York, good on the extra point. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit.
York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18, come 19, come back, Dragon 60.
Now this looks like a design run, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Trap 60. Let's go now. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
They put Pickens in motion.
Check smash, check smash. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Ready. Panther 11, Panther 11. Get up.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go. Go.
He gets that to his big target. Thanks. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Come on, set. Mustang 19. Take go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short.
Here we go, set.
3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it with Walker. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round.